Hello guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel T-Spot. In this video, the first half of Season 7 was something else. I know the cast members tried to warn us by saying that the season would give us a different aspect of Outlander, but I can say that I definitely wasn't expecting this much of a chaos. With the inclusion of new cast members, we had new storylines, and I don't know about you, but I absolutely love it. As you know, we couldn't see Claire and Jamie much, but I think that was the only way to focus on other storylines and characters. Now that we know the characters more, I think the show can focus on our favorite couple. But still, we need to know what will happen to others, meaning the Mackenzies, William, and Hunter's siblings. So let's start with the Mackenzies first because I'm really worried about them. Jemmy is still missing, and last time I checked, Roger and Buck decided to go after him. On the other hand, we also saw that Jamie was hurt, and then we saw 2 weeks later. Moreover, we have no clue about what happened to Roger or Bray. So I believe we'll learn what has happened during those weeks. In this part, I believe the Jemmy incident should be resolved one way or another. I don't know what Rob Cameron did to him, but we know that he wants the gold, so I believe he won't even try to hurt him, at least physically. I know for a fact that this kid is definitely traumatized by the recent events. I know I would. I think Roger will try to find Jamie and Claire for help. After all, Jamie wrote the letter about the Jacobite gold, so Roger doesn't know where to find it, and he definitely needs our assistance. But what I couldn't figure out is that if Roger can't find Jemmy in the past, what will he do? He promised Bree to find him, so will he just give up and return empty-handed? Because there's a possibility that Rob actually didn't go through the stones, and instead he used Jemmy's scarf to distract Roger. Is there a way for Roger to understand that Rob Cameron tricked him? I think the storyline of Mackenzie's will be completed in the first episodes of Part 2. And then they might seek for other kinds of adventures. What do you think? Also, I want to know what will happen to Buck. As you know, we learned that his death date was the year he traveled through the stones. So will something bad happen to him? Or is it because he'll want to live with Bree and Roger in Lollybrook? I remember when Roger and Bree talked about his family, he seemed really suspicious to me. It was like he was avoiding talking about his family. There's definitely something we don't know about his family, and I believe it will be revealed in this part too. Now let's talk about Jamie and Claire. I believe trouble awaits Frasers as usual because in the Part 2 trailer we see Claire asking someone if they're in danger. I feel like she's talking to Jamie's sister, but I don't know if I'm right or not. Also, we saw Jamie running in the woods with his rifle. So apparently they won't find peace in Lollybrook 2, and I feel like after dealing with the threat, they will immediately return to America to build Fraser's Ridge all over again. I don't think the rest of this part will take place in Scotland. You know, in this season, we had lots of time jumps, and I believe they will shortly tell us what happens in Scotland, and then we'll see Frasers building their home. I'd also expect to see Lord John Grey, and I feel like he will decide to tell William the truth about his biological father. In the trailer, we saw him in a short shot, but there's nothing we can theorize about that scene. Well, at least we know we'll be seeing him, right? Last time I checked, he and Jamie decided to end their friendship, and it broke all of our hearts. I believe they will run into each other, and who knows? Maybe Jamie will get the chance to talk to William for a while. I believe after seeing their interaction, our lovely friend will feel bad and decide to tell the truth to William. But I don't think it will happen casually. We might see that in a striking scene, and that might happen in the season finale. Last but not least, we have young Ian and Rachel. As you know, we saw Archibald finding Rachel, and I feel like he'll cause some trouble for our second favorite couple. He's determined to hurt Ian as he caused his wife's death, and I think nothing will stop him from taking revenge. I just hope that Ian arrives at the right time so that we can continue seeing them together. But what if William becomes the one who saves Rachel? We learned that he has feelings for her, but what about Rachel? She knows her community wouldn't accept her with Ian, so William might be a better choice for her according to her belief. On the other hand, I believe her feelings towards Ian are really pure, and she definitely loves Ian. So I think William and Ian might have an argument or even a fight about Rachel. Okay, let me summarize the scene I thought of. I believe Archibald will take Rachel and lock her up in some secluded cabin in the woods. Rollo will follow them, and he will bark constantly because he'll know that Rachel is in danger. While riding his horse, William will hear Rollo, and he'll recognize him because, well, he slept with Rollo when he was hurt. He has to recognize him. So he'll get suspicious and think that Ian might be in danger. But he'll see Archbug and Rachel instead, so he will kill Arch to save Rachel. Meanwhile, Ian will be in Scotland and he'll have no clue about what has happened. So when Ian finally returns to Rachel, he might find her with William and, well, I would love to see that confrontation, wouldn't you? Now that's all for today. I believe with the trailers and previews, we'll get more info about what awaits us in the future. Now is the perfect time for you to share your theories. What do you think will happen in the second part of Season 7? Will Rachel be okay? What will happen to Fraser's? Will William finally learn the truth? Let us know what you think in the comments below. And don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the video. Thank you for watching. See you soon.